And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Tyler Glasnow. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Leading off,
yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Let's go, Ty.
Jake McCarthy, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday.
Come on, Tyler.
And that's off the outside edge. Ball one.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Glasnow, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
David Ortiz stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one's in there. 0-1. McCarthy, the lead runner at second. Perdomo at first with no outs. Grounder might be two. Off balance feed. There's one. On to Freddie. Double play.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6 hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. In there at the knees. On its way to the corner. And that drops foul. Line drive and foul ball.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
2 balls.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. Way outside, and the count's full. Corbin Carroll in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
This is Corbin Carroll. And that one fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Fastball is outside. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Glass now ready to use. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Corbin Burnes.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Now Shohei Ohtani. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. He's got it, and there's one away. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he's leading the National League in runs scored, and it's kind of a weird individual stat, but I tell you what, somebody's got to plate those runs, and it seems like he's right in the middle of all of those big innings that they've been having this season. We'll see if he can be a catalyst in this one.
Jose Ramirez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Right through there, got him. Out number 2.
Batting 3rd.
Now it's going to be Babe Ruth. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Ball 1 low. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And that is the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Alec Thomas. Glass now, an all-star a season ago, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. That's inside, and the count now 2-0.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball.
Check swing, called strike.
3-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Here comes Chris Taylor. And first offering is fouled off. Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's out.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
That's a little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
In the dirt, but kept close. Second inning here, no score. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him. Now 2 out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Ildemaro Vargas, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Vargas matched a homer in his last game. He gets there with the slide, and that's a nice play to end the inning. 1 left for Arizona. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Cal Ripken Jr.
Cal Ripken Jr.
Let's go, Iron Man.
Burns back to work. On the ground, right side. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The first baseman.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Swing and a high fly ball right field. McCarthy sizes this one up, puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Batting 6th, the center fielder.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's outside.
Come on, Aaron.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And the right-hander deals. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
0-1's the count.
outside.
out.
And the count is 1-2. This to third. Throws to first. And that is that. One left for LA. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning. And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. That's in there. It's 0-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Out to short, Ripken. Tosses to first, and one away in the top of the third.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
The first baseman, number 34.
So digging in, David Ortiz. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
2 outs. Fastball is outside. Top of the third, no score. Curve in the dirt. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. So Lourdes Gurriel Jr. now gets a chance with 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He reached on a walk his first time. Gurriel gets a piece. Glasnow back to work, the 0-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Ortiz off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. And a foul ball. Burns was recently named pitcher of the month for some outstanding work on the mound. Ripped on a line. Carroll makes the grab on the run.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Come on, Will.
Will Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's hard hit in the line. Gurriel pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes. No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
And that one cutting but missing down low.
1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Breaking ball inside. 2-2. And they'll do it again. The 2-2. That one missed. Jose Ramirez waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Two down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Come on, Dodgers!
Right side, and that's just foul. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. He saw a lot of pitches in that at-bat and found a way to win the battle.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Burns with a move to first. Ohtani back in. That's a strike. 0-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throws it away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, the pressure was on, and he knew he had to have a quick release behind the plate if he was going to have any chance of catching him at second. He's got great speed, and in this case, it resulted in moving up 2 bases. That's what happens when you aren't able to get your feet under you and square up to second properly.
2-2 count.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo tosses to first, and Ramirez is set down. That's the 3rd out, inning over. So the Dodgers leave 1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Throw on to Freeman, and a quick out, number 1.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Designated hitter,
Alec Thomas now struck out swinging his first time. There's the strike. That's out to center field. And that gets down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here comes Chris Taylor. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fly ball down the line. Acuna on the run. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Ground ball to the right side. Dives and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time though. He keeps his composure and they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Aramis Garcia. Late swing fouled off. Just missed. Swing and a pop-up. Freeman makes the catch, and that'll do it. One left for the Diamondbacks, and we are still scoreless. Bottom of the inning, stepping in, Babe Ruth.
The left fielder, Babe.
The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Swing and a miss as he was late. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And he reaches safely. And now the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Liner caught it second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. Fly to center his first time. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are struck.
Runner takes off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here comes Aaron Judge. And he's already singled in this game. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Outside low. And it's a ball and a strike.
Two balls, one strike.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
On the corner for a strike. Two outs. And that one hit to first. Fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Head first slide, and he's safe. And it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing, not get beat by that pitch.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Acuna now. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right field. Carroll moving under it. And that is that. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Glass now back to work, and that's in for a strike. Vargas in his 6th season, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent, and that one sliced foul. High fly ball down the left field line, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count. And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
That was a pretty fun at-bat right there, but you kind of hate to see a long battle like that end on a questionable call. I think he was right in letting it go. Frustrating result after he fought so hard at the plate.
So up next, Jake McCarthy. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. And that one is inside, ball 1. 1 out, base is empty.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
That one misses in the dirt.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 2. Way high with that one. Ball 1. Swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And that's downstairs and outside. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Next pitch downstairs, and a count 1 and 2.
2 strikes the count.
And there's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up. And the data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest. 116 miles per hour exit velocity. I tell you what, that will do the job.
Smith stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Perdomo to second, on to first, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Put together a great at bat last time. Really battled. Ended up with the base hit.
Headed down the line. Carroll makes the catch, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. And now here is David Ortiz.
1-0.
And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And that one ripped into right, down the line, and it's foul. And that is out of play. To the right side, Edman. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Here's Gurriel. A strikeout and a walk. Late on that fastball.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And the next pitch is way outside. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And that one a little below the knees, and the count is 2-0. And a strike on the outside edge.
Oh, you just got to tip your cap on that take right there. I mean, that's not the location you're hoping for and looking to do damage in a 2-0 count.
2-2 count.
2 down, nobody on. That's down and in.
3-2.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Jose Ramirez. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Ryan Thompson. Curtis warming up as well. Off the plate inside. And 1-1. That one ripped. McCarthy makes the grab, 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The batter, number 8.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. That's it for Corbin Burns.
Now pitching for
Ryan Thompson on to pitch here. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Thompson.
Cal Ripken Jr. steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
There's the swing and a miss.
No balls, 2
Ruth
strikes.
stands at first with 1 out. Grounded to third, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Dodgers,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Miller.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one inside. Ball 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a ground ball. And that one handled. Jumps. Throws. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Down the line. Acuna on the run. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Aramis Garcia. Miller checks the runner. Thomas back in standing.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And there's the strike.
2-1.
And that one missing low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ildemaro Vargas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Now it's the second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. On the ground, could be 2. Oh, what a flip for 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And the 0-1. That one drilled left field. That's back. And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
It's Aaron Judge now. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Time. Called now. Now a move being made at second base. Dodgers bring in a pinch runner, Kike Hernandez. And Judge spoils that one.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
That one found hard the other way.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
On the ground at first, and it goes just foul. Next offering upstairs. That one missing inside. Hernandez stands at second with no outs. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And up next for Los Angeles, Ronald Acuna Jr. And that one hammered. That's back. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His 31st home run of the season. It's 4-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ryan.
Now pitching for
Joe
Arizona,
Mantiply
number
taking
35,
over on the mound.
Joe
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. The throw is late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
now batting the catcher, Will.
So a man at first. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. On the ground to short, could be two. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Two down, bases empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 3. Gets him to chase after that one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Gurriel pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Now pitching for
Mark
the Dodgers,
Davis takes over
number
on the mound.
39,
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
There's a strike. Davis measures 6 feet 4 inches, 28 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
This one in the air. Ramirez gets under it. Corrals it. One up, one down.
The batter, number 4.
Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. That one in triple digits. That one fouled off. The Diamondbacks down by 4. Just misses with that one.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Don't think you want to throw him that pitch again. He hammered it. Next time, he'll make it fair.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Ortiz stands in now and watches strike one. Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. And downstairs.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That misses the zone. 3-1 now.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Bounced up the middle. Ripken slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. They're down 4-0.
Now pitching for
John Curtis into the game.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
So digging in, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, one gets a check swing. Appeal to third. No swing.
That's right, LA.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Gurriel makes the play. One down.
The left fielder, number 3,
Babe Ruth digs in now. Line to left. Gurriel handles the chance. And there's 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Cal Ripken Jr. will hit next. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Justin Martinez up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Ginkel also throwing. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Dodgers down in order. They lead 4-0. And we're back. Here's the left fielder. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Justin Dean. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Shintaro Fujinami. He last pitched 2 days ago. That's in there. 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And that one is lifted in the air. Judge getting an angle on it. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 7, Corbin.
He's 2 outs away. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. The Dodgers leading by 4 here at the top of the 9th. And it's even up.
That's down.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Judge moving back for this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Next to hit for Arizona, Alec Thomas. And ball 1. And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-0. Just missed. And that's ball 4. Tried another splitter, but missed the spot.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Chris Taylor now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's in there. Strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Making some noise here, trying to give themselves a chance. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now at the plate, Aramis Garcia. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. His second of the year. It's 4-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty with 2. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Now pitching for the
Roki
Dodgers,
Sasaki on to try and close it out.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
The D-backs down to their final strike. And it skips into there. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-2. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers win the last two to take the three-game series.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.